everybody, I am Sarah Coy from CoyMakeup, and this is Katrina Sherwood from Katrinaosity.
Hello.
So I met Katrina a couple of years ago on a shoot, and she's a model, and I'm a makeup artist and an actress as well, great actress. And she was asking me questions about wedding makeup, and I thought, wouldn't it be cool if we did a tutorial on it to kind of answer some questions?
Yes.
So the reason we're doing a tutorial is because her wedding is in
5 weeks.
And
in Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico. Okay. And I can't be there to do it. So she has a bunch of questions, and I'm going to be kind of answering them and showing her how to do her own makeup. And she might even grab the brush at some points, and I'll kind of walk her through some things.
Awesome.
So yeah, let's get started.
Yay.
Okay, so first I am going in with the Peter Thomas Roth Vitamin C Serum just to brighten her skin. I love this stuff, and for whatever reason I don't have a reaction to it like I did the Ole Henriksen. So then I go in with MAC's Face and Body, and I apply that all over with a fluffy brush. She was asking me for a foundation that looked really natural and didn't feel too heavy, and I find this looks the most like natural skin. So then I'm taking a tiny brush, and I'm just working a little bit more of the face and body around the areas of her face that need more concentration. So like right around the corners of the nose and a little bit under the eye. Now I'm going to go in and draw her eyebrows on, and I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz in taupe. I actually really don't like to use warm brow pencils because usually redheads have so much warmth in the skin already, and I think it looks really strange to have orange eyebrows. So I'm just using taupe, and then I'm cleaning it up with a little bit of face and body on a paddle brush. I don't think you need a heavy concealer for this. It makes it look really fake, so I'm just using the face and body and carving it out and setting it with the Candlelight powder from Too Faced. So I don't like eyeshadow primer. In its place, what I use is MAC paint pots or the paints. These are basically cream eyeshadows that dry down and become transfer resistant and water resistant. I think they make a better eyeshadow base because they tend to stay put a little bit easier. And I'm using a fluffy brush to apply it so that way I'm not putting too much product on and it doesn't give that crepey, over the top kind of eyelid look. So once that bit is done, I'm just going through with a color called Cork and also another color called Texture, and I'm windshield wipering that through her eye socket. Basically, it's like contouring your eyelid. And I like to use a matte color for this because I think it's not too over the top. That's matte with a T, not MAC Cosmetics. So I also took a little bit of Koi Girl blush, and I'm working that through the socket as well to give her that kind of petal pink blushing bride look. Okay, so first I'm going to start off by using Dip Down, and this is a dark brown color. She wants kind of a softer aesthetic, and she also likes to use brown mascara, so I felt like this would be a really good place to start. So I'm using an angle brush that's really fine, and I'm just working that into her lash line. Now once that's done, I top it off with a brown powder, and I'm actually applying this with a lip brush because I find that if I turn a lip brush on its side, it's great for smudging eyeliner. So once you've done that, I like to wipe away the excess with a fluffy brush. And then you just kind of have a nice line along the lashes, but at the same time, it's soft enough. I discovered this trick recently on set, and I decided to use a little mascara fan brush to work eyeliner into the base of the lash line, and it works really, really well. So that's what I'm doing because basically on brides, my favorite thing to do is give them a flirty lash line and keep the rest of the makeup pretty minimal so that they look like themselves, but with amazing eyelashes. So we're just kind of building up the base for that now. And this is my trick to applying eyeliner to anyone else is you have them look down and over, and it's how you get into the inner corner of the eye without having to stretch it 20 different ways. So yeah. So now, just to make sure I've covered my bases, I'm working a little bit of carbon or a matte black eyeshadow into the lash line just to make sure that everything is good to go. And then you top it off by curling the lashes. Okay, just kidding. You really top it off by putting mascara on. And then we'll really top it off by putting fake lashes on. And then we'll really top it off by putting more mascara on. You're welcome. But that's seriously what I do. So sorry, there's no shortcut. That's how that works. Okay,
So we are going to walk Kat through how to put individual lashes on herself for her wedding day. This is our first attempt, so we'll see what happens and how it goes. So you're getting everything live. So what I like to do is I take, I have these brown ones because she likes to wear brown, and I think that that's a good look. So I have these brown ones that I had to order special from LA because they are difficult to find. You can check them out at Friends. Okay. So see how I put a little dollop of glue in the corner right there away from the lash? I don't even know if you can see it, but I usually will put a dollop of glue on the actual sheet. And then what you do is you take tweezers and you pull them out in the direction they're going to go on, and then you shimmy them in between the lashes and push them in. So you kind of, I don't know if this is in frame. Is it in frame?
Mm-hmm.
You're going to grab all the hairs, kind of pull out, keep it there, dot it with glue. Glues like that. And sorry, I gotta get in close to show you how to do this. And then I actually like to kind of try to shimmy it in between a couple of eyelashes and let it rest like that. So I am gonna have Kat do it.
Yikes.
So I kind of made a mess when I was doing her eyeliner. So I'm cleaning that up right now with my favorite thing on the face of the planet. Bioderma is amazing. It's like every makeup remover you thought would work for under the eyes on a Q-tip. It's just like that, but it works the way you wanted it to. It's like how you want water to be. It's so good. Anyways, moving forward. So I'm just kind of cleaning up the under eye area right now, adding a little bit of concealer and a little bit more of the vitamin C serum. And then I'm using a NYX cream blush in Golden. I like to use cream on brides because if they cry, then they don't end up having streaks down their cheeks. And then I'm taking the Becca Skin Illuminator. I don't know, the shimmery stuff you put on your face. It's beautiful. Putting the one in Pearl on her cheekbones, but like the high points of her cheekbones, so that she looks beautiful and dewy and shimmery and majestic and radiant and all of that jazz. Yep. Isn't she beautiful? Okay, so now what I'm doing is I'm taking a fluffy brush and I'm stamping concealer onto any problem areas. You want to stamp, not wipe, because otherwise you're just going to be left with a mess of makeup around a naked red heap in the middle. So that's why you stamp it on as opposed to wipe it away. If that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. I think that makes sense. Yeah. Okay, so I'm also concealing any redness around her nose and anywhere else on the face. I like to use a yellow tone concealer for this. Don't even mess with green color correctors. For the love of God, don't. Yellow is fine, it'll work. So once that's done, I'm putting a little bit more face and body on, but I'm stamping it on. And then I'm cleaning up any concealer that settled into lines underneath her eyes. And I'm using a little bit of serum and also clean fluffy brush and alternating back and forth until I have it sheared out and really nice and looking like natural skin. Okay, so on your wedding day, you can expect to wake up with a zit. I've rarely, if ever, had a bride that didn't have some kind of pimple on her wedding day. That's fine and normal. Don't worry, we'll conceal it. Okay, so once all the skin is where you want it to be, you're just gonna go in with a setting powder, not a finishing powder, setting powder, and you're just gonna set everything on her face, including the under eye area. And I'm just concealing a little bit more right around her lip. And for this, I'm using a yellow tone concealer because yellow conceals red very well. And then I'm going to draw on her lips with a neutral, kind of natural lip color. This one is Boldly Bare from MAC. And then I'm going in with kind of a warm, peachy, this is my palette, color on her lip. And just kind of blending everything together. This will have to be customized for each person because everyone's skin tone is slightly different. So I like that one for her. And now I'm using the grossly fingerprinted my Kevin Aquan contour palette thing. This is a wonderful contour color because it's ashy enough, but not too ashy. So I'm putting barely any into the hollows of her cheeks just to give her a little bit of definition. And now here's the side view where you can kind of really see what a difference it makes. So that's one coat, and then now this is 2 coats. But this is about all I do for brides. I don't contour them more than this. And once it's on, what I like to do is just blend it out with the foundation brush. And now I'm applying candlelight to the high points of her cheekbones just to give her a little more glow. Why not? So adding a powder on top of a cream also helps set it. So that's going to give her a lot more longevity out of it and help everything stay in place. Now I love candlelight, and I also add it to the inner corners of the eyes just to brighten everything because I think it's such a good color. So that's basically the completed look that I would do on Katrina for her wedding day. And you can see she has individual lashes, but just a clean, basic, pretty version of her, you know? So yeah, I'm actually talking to Katrina off camera and saying, more, now look this way, now look that way. So that's what's happening there. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and feel free to check out Katrina's channel. She has great tutorials on how to get her hair color, other amazing things, and she's a riot, and I love her to death. So check her out. Thanks for watching.